6 more days to Halloween, Silver Shamrock. I can't wait. I wanted to go over some basic hand gestures and a little bit about monster teeth in preparation for Samhain and Halloween coming up. I've got to stop hitting the table because it makes the camera jump. I just get so carried away. Okay, first teeth. Okay, vampire teeth. Traditionally, Lugosi did it with no fangs at all. He was so badass, he didn't even need fangs. Now, you go with more like a Christopher Lee, and you get the traditional canines. Right there, that's more my school. I appreciate that. I think it's just a little more classical. Like Barnabas went with the canines. Lost Boys, I believe, went with these two right here. They came down like that, which is an interesting approach. I admired that. I thought it was kind of cool. And then the Max Schreck Nosferatu is the front two coming down in very impractically long teeth, and an interesting choice. But to me, they look like these undead bipedal gophers. Werewolves. Now, werewolf can have both upper and lower canines, which you find like in extreme cases of lycanthropy. But the classical Lon Chaney Jr., he had this underbite, so you only get the lower canines. So that pretty much covers teeth. Now let's look at hands. Okay, undead hands. Okay, a zombie hand. This is a zombie hand. Zombies have about as much energy as a half-dead Rayovac 9-volt battery. You get Frankenstein's, very similar, kind of undead. There's just no life to it at all. But don't let that fool you, because Frankenstein, he's got a lot of energy, and he can turn that into becoming a lean green fighting machine, and then he's very dangerous. But zombies only dangerous in their bite. Just don't let them bite you. Vampire hands. Well, there's 3 different kinds. Lugosi had 2 different kinds. There's this, which is come to me. I think this is like drawing them to you. There's that. Then there's the Lugosi spider hand, which is you kind of separate these two and these two down here, and you do this. It's more like when you're trying to do a dominate on someone. Then you've got the Max Schreck Nosferatu hand, which is more like this. And if you imagine long fingernails coming out, that's the Nosferatu classic. Werewolf hands, basically it's like a feral hand like that. Chadwick Boseman, I believe, used this as the Black Panther very effectively. Just imagine, talons or nails coming out of the end of each one. The Mummy is basically like a Vader choke. If we're going by the original Karloff Universal Mummy, he's very slow, and his only attack was kind of like to shamble up to you, and you had to wait for him to come up to you, and then to slowly choke you. So this is like a mummy. Creature from the Black Lagoon. You want to be splayed as wide as possible to create a maximum area of effect of scooping the water, which if you can get a pair of those and a pair of swim fins, you will actually move through the water in a very impressive way. So that's Creature from the Black Lagoon. And that's it for monster hands. Stay tuned for more before Halloween.